探戈杂谈室。
Ni vos ni yo supimos cuál se perdió, ni donde el bien y el mal tuvo un día final y otro día comenzó。Hello，
嗨，大家好，欢迎来到探戈杂谈室。那今天呢，我们远渡重洋到了阿根廷，不是我，这老师还在阿根廷。那非常高兴今天可以请到如此重要的一位大师来上我们的 podcast 的节目。那跟我认识这位大师也一段时间了，应该是在2013还14年的时候去香港的时候，我的好朋友 Os 他介绍给我的。那这位大师呢，如果大家在 YouTube 上面搜过他的名字，会看到他的音乐性真的很特别，非常非常特别。那我去阿根廷的时候也上过他的音乐性的课，虽然很不幸的老师都是用西班牙文讲，所以我都听不懂，可是我看到其他同学在跳的时候，那个变化真的是让人眼睛一亮。那这2年因为疫情，所以老师开了线上的音乐课，而且是用英文讲，我实在太兴奋了，赶快上老师的课，真的是颠覆我对阿根廷探戈音乐层次的认知。那也听到这个课呢4期之后会让所有同学写一首属于自己的探戈的歌出来，实在太酷了。所以老师今天要讲一下之前的学生他们的一个作品在今年2022年底会发行，而且是黑胶的版本，非常的特别。所以今天非常欢迎 Horacio Godoy. Welcome you to our podcast.
Hello, good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you again. Can you introduce you a little bit?
I'm working with a tango into the Milongas world. I am spent the last 31 years in my life between 3 to 6 nights a week, every week. Not of course in pandemic. Only I had to stop in 2020. But I'm spent like more than 31 years into the Milongas in Buenos Aires. So I'm feel it, and I spend a lot of time with all milongueros and milongueras.
How do you see those milongueros, milongueras? What do they inspire you?
Step number 1, they were real, real people, honest. I mean, they didn't know about tango. Their knowledge is about tango from the mind. They feel it from the mind and from the heart, because they already lived the 40s and the 50s. So they saw it, the biggest orchestras, Troilo, D'Arienzo, Señor del Tango, Pugliese, Tanturi, Caló, Fresedo, alive. So they really lived the tango, the singers, the poets, all of them. So they really lived the golden period of the tango. They were really honest, and people who really loves tango. Not people who works with the tango, people who really loves the tango.
But we born later. We don't born in the golden age. So now we can only see those modern tango orchestra. You also cooperate with some modern orchestra, right?
Yeah, now we have a lot of new orchestras. I mean, it's difficult to really get the quality of the sound of the orchestras of the 40s. Because in the 40s we have more than 50,000 bandoneon players in Argentina. 50,000. So nowadays we have not more than, 2,000-3,000 in the world. So the level was so high. If you want to work, if you play a bandoneon, if you want to work, you had to be really good in the 40s.
Yeah.
Otherwise it was impossible. It was one more bandoneon player, one of the 50,000, But nowadays there is a lot of work. So you don't know real if in the golden periods you could work, nowadays you could do it. So that's why in the balance it's difficult to really recognize. But anyway, there are an amazing orchestras. Actually, yesterday night I was playing Milongas of Buenos Aires in La Viruta and it was unbelievable, the show. There is Santa Calavera, this is a really good orchestra. Tango Bardo, also orchestras from Europe, Hyperion, it's really good. And from Russia, Solo Tango, it's an unbelievable orchestras. So I think the tango, it's coming much better for the musicality. And maybe in some years, it will be also much better with the dancers.
So you think, do they keep the tradition of Argentine tango by their modern music?
Yeah, I mean, to keep the tradition, it will be hard, because the life continue.
Yeah.
The modern things, now we have mobiles, now we have, a lot of different things that is not like in the 40s. But anyway, the heart of the tango, the idea to keep the people in contact with the hug, to keep the people in contact with the art, with the poetry, with the music, with an orchestras. It's not the music like reggaeton, boom, 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 boom. It's music, and it's about the society, a good meetings, talking, drinking coffee, drinking beer, talking for a while. So in Argentina, when we go to the Milonga, when we go to dance tango, we don't go only to dance tango. We could spend 6 or 7 hours into the Milonga. And maybe the 80% of the night we are talking with another one, with friends, with the people. We are just talking, dancing, talking. It's about life. So I think that is the main idea of the tango, to keep the people alive, to keep the people talking, not in your mobile alone, single at home, maybe watching Netflix. No, it's true. You could touch, you could talk, you could feel the smell of the people. You could drink. You could eat. So that is the life. I mean, many times I ask you for some people. I mean, everybody asks this question everywhere. And if it's the last day of your life, what are you gonna do? You go for a good food. You go to see your friends. You go to see your family. You are not behind watching Netflix, or in the media with Facebook or with Instagram. You will say 24 hours, okay, I have to leave. So this is the way that we think the life in tango world. We are living every single day like it's the last one. So the real one, of course, we have medias, we have Facebook, but we try to be in the Milonga, we try to be with the family, we try to be with the friends. So this is our idea when we are talking about tango. So that's why the Milonga, the place, it's so important in Argentina, because it's where it's a place of the meeting. It's not only the culture, it's not only tango, it's a meeting, the human meeting. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable. Yeah.
Actually, that's why in Argentina we have tables,
Yeah.
It's the way that you could talk front to front. With chairs, you cannot talk because it's like in the theater or it's like in the cinema. You have the other people in your side, so you cannot talk side to side. You need to talk in the front. So that's why we have tables, people talking, people drinking. So we never think in Argentina one Milonga without tables.
Yeah.
Because the table is a meeting.
Yeah.
So that's why some people came to Argentina and say, oh, the dance floor is small and you have a lot of tables. Yeah, because it's a social. That's why we have the tables, people has to drink, people has to talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Dancing is just part of the Milonga, not the whole Milonga.
Yeah.
As we know that there's a special vinyl coming soon in the end of 2022, coming from you. So can you talk about it?
Well, in the workshop of musicality with people who doesn't really, they are not musicians. They are just dancers or normal people.
Yeah.
Engineers, lawyers, taxi drivers, whatever.
Ooh.
We produce the way first that the different layers of the music, in order to understand what happens with the music, what is a counter melody, what is a bridge, what is a main melody, what happens with the main melody, what is a rhythmic bass. After that, we see the parts, the big part of the music, the different melodies in the same song into the music. And then we saw it like we did it in the 40s in Argentina, how you could compose, if you are not a musician, how you could compose music, singing. So we did it, and the experience, it was unbelievable because with 4 groups, each one with more than 15 people, we produced 4 new tangos. The first time ever in the tango story of more than 100 years, with students, not musicians, all together in the whole world, they composed a new tango. So that was an unbelievable experience. And Mauricio Host, that is the director of Santa Calavera, he wrote the music for us. He created, with us, from the students, the counter melodies, the rhythmic bass, the main melody, everything. So the people were singing, he was writing, and then he was playing the music, and he said, "This is what you want? Yes, but please change this." So he was changing. So at the end of the story, we could produce 4 new songs in the story. So that's why we are really, really, really happy about this. Now we record it again in another studio, bigger one. We recorded again all of the songs in a new studio, the big one. This is the old recording. And with another quality, with high quality, now we are making the mastering of the music, and it will be ready maybe in 1 month. So this song, every different part, A, B, and C, what they produce, it's from different people from different countries in the world. So this part, I think it's Serbian, this part B. And next part, this one. This melody is from one guy from Italy.
Ooh.
So all of this idea that we did it was with people for different part of the world. We create small groups, they discuss, they have comments in between, and this tango now, this new baby, it will be soon in the Milongas, and people will dance something that they composed.
Oh.
So I was playing, look. I was playing this song in Italy, and one of the students were there, and one of the people say, "This is so nice, look." And the student says, "I'm the composer." And they say, "No, I'm talking about this tango." "Yeah, I'm the composer. One of them." How you could be the composer if you are not musician? Because we were working with Pebete with more than 4 months, and we composed the melody, we composed everything, and 15 of us, we are the composers. And they said, "I don't believe you." So he came to me to say, "He says that he's a composer." "Yeah, he's a composer." What? What is this? So it's a new experience. I think people who works in tango, people who works in art, we have to produce. I don't know what, but we have to produce. We don't have to stay at home waiting would someone call us just to do something. I think we have to do something. So we have to change this idea to be sitting and waiting something magic. Never happens. Or maybe if you are a genius, happen. But otherwise, you have to go, you have to walk the street, and you have to produce new ideas, new things. So this is one of the new babies that we produced during the pandemic. So I'm really happy.
This is very amazing program and project.
Yeah, and also we're going to create a vinyl, physical.
Oh.
Okay, not only in internet, in Spotify, and no, it's not only. We will produce the vinyl, the real one, so you could play at home with the HD quality in the sound. That will be really, really good. The vinyl, the quality of the vinyl is much better than the CD or computer. Much better.
Yes.
You could feel the basses, you could feel the treble, you could feel everything, and you could feel the instrument absolutely fat. It's another music.
It's really a product of tango. The spirit of tango is coming out in a real vinyl. Oh, that's really, really good.
Yeah.
But not just good quality of the sound, but also good quality of the music. Because after the musicality course, everyone has the idea of the good levels of tango music. Lovely. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time today, Horacio.
Thank you, Elum.
Okay, we will see you next time.
Bye bye.
探戈杂谈室，下次再见，拜拜。